No one wanted it this way. Joe Biden is a good man, a good American, a great president. But time and the burden of the office means it's time to step aside, to put a warrior into the political arena, ready to take on Donald Trump, to face up to the un-American plan Trump and Project 2025 will impose. Vice President Kamala Harris is ready, experienced, and as a tough prosecutor, Kamala Harris dealt with men like Trump all the time. Rapists, con men, frauds, criminals. She's used to guys like Trump, used to putting them in their place.
Do we believe in opportunity? Do we believe in the promise of America?
Kamala Harris will bring something to Trump he's rarely seen. Justice.
You know, as many of you know, before I was elected as vice president, before I was elected as United States Senator, I was the elected Attorney General, as I've mentioned, of California, and before that I was a courtroom prosecutor. In those roles, I took on perpetrators of all kinds. Predators who abused women, fraudsters who ripped off consumers, cheaters who broke the rules for their own gain. So hear me when I say, I know Donald Trump's type.
Project 2025 is the published roadmap for Republicans if they win the 2024 election. Thing 2, women's rights. They will abolish no-fault divorce, ban all abortions with no exceptions, ban all contraceptives. Yes, you heard me. This is an attempt to control women into living in some Christo-fascist Stepford Wives version of reality. It's a blatant attempt to regulate women back to second-class citizens, without autonomy over their bodies or their lives. We cannot let this stand. Vote for Democrats.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for. Trucker John.
Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear me. I've got the earbuds. And again, I thought I'd try these again and see how they sound. The reason I'm trying it again is because I have the AC on. Normally I turn this AC unit off because it's a bit noisy. I thought I would see if I have the earbuds in, if you don't even hear the AC. So let me know how it sounds. We're in a testing pattern here. Anyhow, good afternoon. Thanks for being here. I'm a little bit late today, 2:15 p.m. Pacific time here in Las Vegas, beautiful downtown Las Vegas. Literally, I'm about probably less than 2 miles from the Strip. It's 110 degrees. We're supposed to hit a high of 111. I don't think we've hit that yet. But it's a dry heat. So anyhow, it looks like we got quite a few people coming on in. Mad Mac, Slava Ukraini. Good to see Mad Mac here. Fancy is here. Never Fear. And again, let me know how the sound is. If you guys could give me a thumbs up or something like that, or a thumbs down. Tim Farrell's here. All right, that's one of our two Tims. He's in the driver's lounge. Walter Makarovich says, Trucker John, good afternoon. What a great afternoon, Fox News and MAGA cult in a total free fall. They are losing their shit, that's for sure. Mad Mac, rapist, pedo, felon, liar, evil tramp. Talking about GJT, I believe. Who else, right? Michael McAndrew's not going back. That is the new, what is it? Rally cry or rallying cry or whatever that we're hearing. Tamara Price is here. Aaron West is here again. Hope everything went okay at the your meeting there with the surgeon. Let's see. Tim Farrell, don't mention Tesla or Elon. Anybody trigger me? All right, Tim. All right, Tim. Hey, Kimchi's here, my brother Trucker John. Hi there, Kimchi. Good to see you. Thanks for coming back in the afternoon session. Fancy says, I hear you find love, the new cool blue. Yeah, I kind of change it up. I'll go back to the orange, and I got black, orange, and I think I have a white. I kind of change it up a little bit. Let's see. Michael McAndrew says, sounds okay. We hear the AC. Okay, let me shut it off. We'll do a test to see what sounds better. Because I got the other AC unit in the living room running, and that keeps it so it's not unbearable in here. And you can't really hear that one. Okay. Okay, so it says keep the air, don't turn it off. Well, I just turned it off, so we'll see. I'm fine. I'm good. Let's see. Jupiter Judy's here. Says the evening. Sound is good there. Thank you, Jupiter Judy, for that. For letting me know. Tamara Price, good sound here in California. Mad Mac 110 Fahrenheit. Woohoo! Bloody hot. Yeah, we're getting up there again. We had a bunch of days where we were at 118, 119 a couple weeks ago. And then we had this cooling trend where we were down to like 105, 106. And now we're back up into the 110s, 111s. That's the way it is. That's the way it goes here. I mean, it is above average, that's for sure. But this is the Mojave Desert, and it does get warm here in July and August especially. Aaron West says, surgery scheduled for August 23rd should be fairly easy procedure. Well, that's good to hear. We like those easy peasy ones. Lucky Star 8888 is here. These MAGA maggots. Trump JD Vance. Or is his real name Bowman? John Bowman and Fox just can't get out of their own way. They just keep flailing like a fish out of water. Barefoot Bear's here. Hey, I haven't seen Barefoot Bear in a while. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. As we just hang out, I believe Hal Sparks is coming on at 3 p.m. Pacific time, as far as I know. If not, if he comes on at 4, we'll just stay until 4. But I believe it's just going to be 3. We just hang out, we get kind of warmed up, get ready to go into a really, what I'm sure is a great show with Hal. Okay, we got people saying hello. Paul Sharky Mannon here from across the pond. Hi TJ and truckers. It's 11:15 here. I'm a bit knackered. Well, I don't blame you. Michael McAndrews, there we go. Vance can't dance. Fancy, he posted a video. A video of him dancing, I guess. I don't know. Hey, look, I can't dance either, so I guess I can't criticize too much, but I think I even have probably videos of me dancing, and it's not pretty. It's not pretty. It's not a pretty sight. Believe you me. So, anyhow, there's that. All right, so I'm still getting used to these ear pods because it is a whole different sound for me. I'm used to just hearing my voice, you know, naturally, and now with these, it's like noise canceling type of thing, and it's almost like, you know, like if you're underwater and then you like talk underwater. That's how it is. How it is for me. Kind of a deal. Walter McGarvett says, I guess now, since I have no kids, I can't vote or have to say so. Or have a say so. Yeah, you know, I just kind of caught a little bit of that on, I guess, Randy Rhodes, some bullshit. I was kind of in and out. Actually, to tell the truth, I kind of fell asleep. And I kind of was in and out on this bullshit that they were saying, Vance was saying. Paul Sharkey, I meant tired. Oh. Well, I thought, knackered, I thought it either meant you were tired or you were drunk. So either way, I don't blame you. Robert Perez is here. Good to see Robert. Robert says, howdy, Johnny, and all beautiful liberal trucklers out in the heat. And we are in the heat. That's for sure. Out here in Vegas. Now, down your way, it might not be quite as hot, Robert, but I know you're down closer to San Diego area. Hopefully it's much better down there. Michael McGonigal, we hear the room now. What do you mean you hear the room? Because I shut the AC off. The AC is off. And the only thing you should be hearing is the dulcet tones of my voice. Hopefully there's not something else. Barefoot Bear, it's an important day for me. Otis, the Katmai Grizzly is due back from the winter by at least the 26th, nervously awaiting. I don't get that. See, there's a grizzly that is due back from the winter. And is this a real bear that comes back every year? Is this sort of like the Groundhog's Day? You have to elaborate a little more on that, Barefoot Bear. Is that why you're called Barefoot Bear? Because you're really into bears? And they're, well, anyhow. Lucky Star 88 says, has anyone seen the ugly Tesla pickups that look like an outhouse on or shack on wheels? Yes, I have seen. I've posted videos of them. I have posted videos of the Cybertruck. Are you going to trigger me? Didn't Tim said no talking about Teslas. You're going to trigger me. Yes, I've seen them. I want to drive one. Andrew Petrie said, sad to see Jasper, Alberta getting gutted by fire. Who's Jasper, Alberta, and why are they on fire? I'm just kidding. It must be someplace in Canada that's on fire. And I'm sure it's sad, because fires are sad things. Michael McAndrew, I'm a little groggy. To tell the truth, I was listening to Randy Rhodes and I fell asleep. And I just woke up. So, full disclosure, that's why the show was a little late. I was up really late last night, actually. And so for the morning show, I was okay. It's one of those deals, like, you know, I felt okay. And then after the show, I guess since I only got a few hours sleep, then it kind of caught up to me, you know. And then I was laying down, I was listening to Randy, and I just kind of drifted off to sleep. And so anyhow, I'm busted. Michael McAndrew says, we hear the echo of the room before we only heard you. Well, that's weird. Because I've done nothing. I mean, it seems like all I did was shut off the AC. So, did the AC cover the echo? Should I go back to the AC? Because without the earbuds, it seems like there's an echo. So there must be an echo no matter what. I don't know. We'll see. I'll listen to the playback and I'll judge there. I'll judge there. Fancy, almost like a bathroom, huh? It sounds like it's a rather small room. It's probably I don't know, 10 feet by 8 feet or something, or 10 feet by 6 or 7 feet. It's kind of a small room, but then it just opens up into the other room. It's basically like kind of like one big bedroom that's divided by a closet, and it has a big opening. So it's not really like completely walled off, but you know, it's not a studio. It's not a you know, like a soundproof room or anything like that. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But it's bigger than a bathroom, Fancy. It's like 10 bathrooms. I don't know. Big Hook says cat women are going to give Vance cat scratch fever in the worst way. Here comes Big Hook. Dana Darden's here. Dana says hello all from Virginia. Sitting here with my cat. Hope y'all are all well and feeling great about Kamala. Oh, I think we are, Dana. I think the consensus is we're all feeling great about Kamala. In fact, Dana, we're kicking it with Kamala. Look at there. Yeah. I think we're all good. Barefoot Bear said, yes, Otis returns every year for 24 years. Always by the 26th, but frequently on the 26th of July. And today's the 25th. So, are you say winter's over, so are you like, I forget, are you like Australia or New Zealand, or, because your guys' winter is opposite of our winter, right? Paul Sharky Manion says, I did have a few too many last night. All right, well, I hope you feel better. Michael McAndrews, nice. Eric, I'm 67 in 2 months. Oh, did I skip Eric? I'm on all chat and I don't see Eric. I see Aaron. Maybe I'm just not seeing Eric. I don't see an Eric, so. Anyhow, Tim Nelson. All right, we've got both our Tims now. Our Tim's here. Tim Nelson. Good afternoon, Tim Nelson. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us here in the old driver's lounge as we just sort of gear up and get ready for the House Sparks show. Big Hook says that I sound fine. Okay, thank you, Big Hook. Andrew Petrie's here. Andrew, bathroom talk. Yes, we got bathroom talk. I don't think I quite have the acoustics of a bathroom in here. Maybe I should do the show from the bathroom. Well, maybe if I was going to sing. Let's see. But thanks, Andrew, for being here. Paul Sharky Manion, really sticky heat over here. Oh, yeah, there you go with that. We're talking about the humidity and the mugginess and what did Paul call it? What did you call it? You didn't say muggy. You said something else. Mad Mac Jasper is near Banff in beautiful Canadian Rockies. Oh, and there's a big fire up there. That sucks. Kimchi says, I have a bedroom that is 6x7, barely big enough for a twin bed. Yeah, this one here, see the way they did this apartment is it had one big room, and what they did is they put a closet. They built a closet like right in the middle, so it kind of divides it. It makes it like two separate areas, even though it's still, because there's just an opening. There's no door. Right where my arm is extending to. There's no doorway, and it's just a big open area. But over here is where the closet is. If you guys saw my when I was doing Tara Devlin show last night, where I was sitting was right in front of the closet. If you guys watched that, and if you didn't watch it, you should watch it. I should probably try to see if I can post a link and you guys can watch it. I was on Tara Devlin last night and it was really great, and you guys should check it out. And you should subscribe to Tara Devlin while you're at it. I'll look for the link and I'll post it. It looks like Jolie's probably busy. I know she's sometimes got family stuff and things to do. So I guess I'll have to post a link. Fancy says, drink some OJ, Paul. Oh, okay. Michael says, oops, I meant Aaron. Okay. I should have known that. I should have been able to figure that out. Denise Wilkins says, hey, Trucker John, I'm back. I got him, to the vets. He's going to be there for a while. He was dehydrated and very hungry. He had 2 lacerations on his face. Crying again, I will keep you updated. Okay, well, now he's under some good care. The vet's going to take care of him and get him all fixed up. So I'm sure that he'll be okay. Fancy says it's 81 down there in LA. That's not too bad. Of course, the closer to the beach you get, the cooler it gets, and the more inland you get, the warmer it gets. So you must be in a pretty good spot there, not too far from the coast. Let's see. I'm just gonna go real quick off of the chat here. I want to check out this link that I wanted to copy. I wonder if I could do that. Let's see. Because if you go to my community page, you'll see the link. Well, shoot. Now I just went to the page. But that's okay. Yeah, so I'll just do this. Let's see if I can copy this link here. And let's go back to there. And let's go back to here. Let's go back to there. And let's see if I can. I'm doing what Jolie usually does for me. Let's see here if this will do it. I believe this is it. So if you click on this link, you don't have to do it now. You can do it whenever, but this will take you to the Tara Devlin episode last night where I was a guest on her show. And you'll see I was sitting right in front of my closet. Alrighty, so where did I leave off at? Parky Sharky, thanks, Fancy Muggy. We also call it Oppressive Heat. Alaruja, I watched it. It was great. Oh, did you watch the Tara Devlin show? Thank you, Alarasia. Sorry about that for mispronouncing your name. Glad you liked it. Denise says, Aaron, he's safe now. Pamela says, Denise Wilkins, you are an angel for taking care of that puppy. A Barefoot Bear says, no, it's Alaska. Oh, hibernation ended in April, May, but it takes time for 2,000 bears to reach Katmai National Park. And so the hibernation ended in April. When do they go back into hibernation? It seems like they'll be going back into hibernation pretty soon. Well, not pretty soon, but because we're only in July. But I guess sometime, in the late fall or something? Or early winter, I guess they'll go back into hibernation. Tim Nelson, windy and smoky up here in the 509. in the 509. Oh, did I miss Roxanne? Oh, there's Roxanne. Paul Shanky Man, hello. Did I say hi? If I didn't say hi, sometimes I forget if I said hi or not. So hello, Roxanne. And if I already said hello, then you got two hellos. Look at there. Michael McAndrews, what was Tara's show last night? Well, if you click on that link, you'll find out. Tara Devlin does a show called Tara Buster. It's on YouTube, and she's also on the Progressive Voices network, and she's on other platforms. She's been doing a show, a political, liberal, progressive talk show for at least 10 or 15 years, I think, maybe longer. And she asked me to go into the show last night, and I was on her show with her last night. So you should check it out. She's really good. Fellow liberal, progressive, all that stuff. I even have, I have a shirt of hers. Do I not have it? Have I not worn it? I have a shirt. Well, you know what? I don't know if I have it. I have it somewhere, but I think I took a picture of it, and that's what I use in some of my videos, like the Project 2024 or other things. I have a shirt that says like "Vote Blue no matter who" or something, and that's her shirt that I got from her website, from her because she has merch, and that's a shirt I got. But yeah, so yeah, that's the show. So I just explained that. So yeah, if you click on that link, it'll go right to the show. And I was on there for about an hour. So. And if you do that, make sure you like and subscribe Tara's channel. She's really good. Lucky Star 8888. Trump must have grown a new ear in just 1 week. There's no bullet hole in it. Guess FBI director spilled the beans on Trump's lie. He wasn't hit by a bullet. He was cut by glass or shrapnel. Yeah, he's full of shit. Donald Trump is. Totally full of shit. He wasn't shot. It wasn't grazed with the bullet. It was fucking glass from the teleprompter. And he doesn't. He's such. He's such a fucking. Donald Trump is such a fucking weirdo. And that's kind of an insult to weirdos. I guess we're all weirdos. I guess I'm a weirdo too. But what I mean is, like, he doesn't even know how to. I don't know. He's trying to milk this story for all it's worth, and so he keeps, the way he explains it is like, I was shot and everything. You know what? If he was a real man, he would just say he would just. I mean, you would say something about it, right? But he would just say, yeah, what happened was a scary thing. I feel really lucky, very fortunate to be alive, and I really, and he would just emphasize the victims, he would just say, my condolences to the families of person that was killed and the other people that were shot, and that should be the main concern, and then you kind of move on. You don't have to keep bringing it up, but of course he's trying to get some sort of sympathy out of it, and we see he's such a he's so full of shit. There's no sincerity. So he's such an insincere person that I think, at least us, unless you're a maggot, unless you're in the cult, I think we all see how full of shit he is, about how he's so insincere, and he's just trying to milk it to get some sort of sympathy points. And really, the only ones that are really, I guess, falling for it are his maggots, his cult, people in his cult, and I think that number is dwindling. I think that number is getting smaller as the days go by. I'm going to plug this in just to make sure. I forgot to check if I don't even know when I have the app on. I can't see what my battery level is at. So anyhow. But yeah, he was just full of shit, and then he put the big Band-Aid on, just to, Keith Polite, that big bandage on his ear was a fraud. Yeah, that was all fake. That was all for show. He probably had a little cut on his ear. We saw the photos and the still images or the screenshots of, when he fell, and we could see the blood, and I think that was all real blood. Because at first, look, I'll admit, when I first saw it, I thought, oh, this is fake, and he fell down, and I was just thinking, he had the old wrestler trick where he had like a ring or something with a little blade on it, or he had something and he could like scratch his ear. But as soon as I heard, there were people were shot, I was like, no, okay, this is real, and but so he just got some glass on his ear. He got a cut, and he didn't get shot. He didn't, Yeah, Fancy said he said his ear was pierced by a bullet, and he's such a fucking liar. Fancy said keep the windows closed, Roxanne. Roxanne, we've got overcast, smoky skies from Oregon and Canada, and grass fire warnings here in our own in western Nebraska. Temp is 102 degrees, too damn hot. Yeah, it's a tough summer when it's hot and smoky from fires. That's not too fun. Denise Wilkins says, the whole thing is suspect. I don't put anything past Trump. He's a very evil person. Let's see. Pamela says, Lucky Star 88. That's what I thought from the beginning, but he is playing it up like a bitch that he is. Yeah. Michael Manzel, earhead cannot ever be trusted. Earhead. Paul Sharky Mannion, we have a rather nice expression over here. He's crump. Been caught. Crump. Been caught by the short and curlies. We have that expression here also. Big Hook says, never underestimate Trump's ability to fuck up a free lunch. Yeah, we get, Hal Sparks says that a lot. And since this is the Hal Sparks pre-show warm-up, no better place than here to say some Sparkisms. Fancy said, laughing out loud, that's cute, Paul. Andrew Petrie is laughing. Lucky Star, 8888. Too bad the House doesn't do a hearing after every mass shooting like they did when Trump didn't even get hit by a bullet. In the words of Trump to parents of children killed by AR-15, get over it. Yeah, Trump, get over it. He wants to play this victim and everything. It just comes off as this whiny, Roxanne Arfield says, thanks, Fancy. Trump is so totally ridiculous. How could anyone believe him? It's the brainwashing. And that's all they listen to. These maggots, all they listen to is Trump and maybe Fox News or Newsmax or OAN. And they just get this constant diet of the Trump bullshit, So hopefully these are staying in here. Let me know if you can still hear me. I hope I didn't turn it off when I was doing that. Roxanne says, hello again. Hello again, my friend. Paul Sharky Mannion says, oh yeah, Keith, didn't think about that. Hey, Nelson Silva's here. Nelson Silva, good to see you. Thanks for being here in the chat. Could have been a fingernail scratch. Yeah, but I don't know. Some pretty long, sharp fingernails, and I think it's probably from the glass or something of this nature. Because they say glass or shrapnel. I guess shrapnel would be like if the bullet hit the teleprompter or something, and then the shrapnel would be the bullet casing, I guess. or maybe some part of the other part of the teleprompter. You know, I don't know. Keith Lee says, Paul Sharkymanian, it is very useful saying, though. I just feel like this is wiggling loose. That's why I don't really like earpods, because they, as you notice, I kind of wear them upside down. Maybe that's the problem. But I kind of like to wear them this way because I try to hook it on my little earlobe thingy here. And if I wear them, I guess the way you're supposed to wear them, like straight down, then it just seems like they just don't seem like they fit right. So I always do them like this, and it just seems like it fits better. But as I'm talking, you know, the jaw muscles or whatever, seems like it works the earpod out a little bit. Anyhow, Big Hook says the realities of climate change. Every time we lose forests, we remove our greatest natural resource to remove CO2. Yep, and that's, you know, we have these great forests up in Canada and the Great White North, vast forests, and of course the rainforest in South America, and they are cutting down those forests at alarming rates, just so they can raise more beef or something, apparently. Don't we have enough beef as it is? Do we have to keep clear cutting forests to raise more beef? I think we've got enough beef. I think we've got enough. I mean, come on. I like beef. I like beef just as much as the next guy, but I think we've been doing good with what we got. Why do we got to clear cut fucking rainforests to raise beef? Just fucking raise beef in Texas or something. I don't know. Texas has lots of room for beef. Why do we need South American beef? Dana Darn says he's such an ill little baby. Yeah, he's a little whiner. But like I said, it's just his way of trying to gain sympathy. Andrew Peachy, MTG, he was shot in the face. Is that what she said? I think I may have seen that clip. He was shot in the face. No, Marge, he wasn't shot in the face. Shut up. Gabby Giffords would like a word with you. Okay, she was shot in the face, and she would take exception to that, you know. Denise Wilkins says the puppy owner came over to my house to ask if I took him to the vet, and I said yes. She told me her son is a very lost soul. She said he tried to kill himself 2 weeks ago. Oh my gosh. What a a whole sad situation all the way around. I hope that boy gets the care that he needs. Gets the mental health care that he needs. You know? Fancy says he bled a lot. I think he is on blood thinners. I don't know. Could be. Hey, Carol Alana is here. Good to see Carol. Thanks for being here in the chat and joining us as we get ready for the Hell Spark show. Carol Alana says, Bonespur Donnie always says he'd like to get a Purple Heart. Oh, remember that? No one suggested Secret Service would pile on could cut his ear. That's true. I mean, yeah, with all that thing going on. But I think what happened, I think it was shrapnel. I think it was the glass. You know. But yeah, remember that disgusting thing? He was like, I always wanted a Purple Heart. You know, like it's just a little trinket with no thought whatsoever about what it takes to actually get a Purple Heart, you know? Donald Trump is so vile. He is such a vile, disgusting human being, you know? Denise Wilkins says that she said she was happy her husband just gave me the puppy because she knew her son might hurt it. Well, yeah, I'm glad you got the puppy. Got the puppy out of that situation, and I hope that son that they can get some care, some mental health care or something, family therapy, whatever, you know. Big Cook says, if he is on blood thinners, then he bleeds excessively because of reduced coagulants to protect against clots and stroke. Fancy says, I can't stand those ear pods. You don't like my ear pods? Roxanne says, probably. Fancy, I'm sure his blood pressure must be sky high. His pressure is sky high. Pamela says, Denise Wilkins' house, sad. I hope his mom gets some help. Barefoot Bear, Big Hook, yes, we can. Yes, and we know he had a small stroke. Paul Sharkey Mannion says, hi, all you truckers who've just pulled into the lorry park. You know who you are. The lorry park. That must be what we would call a truck stop, I guess, in England. Keith Polite says, going to a fundraiser for Lucas Kuntz tonight? Oh, good. He's running against Josh Hawley and is out raising him. Josh is a performative twit. Yes, Lucas Kuntz. If anybody can donate to his campaign, if you got a couple bucks, do it. It would be so nice. And who knows, with all this Kamala Harris, Kamala Harris, I'm bad at that, and I don't mean to do that. Kamala Harris, fervor and excitement. Hopefully this will bleed over into other campaigns, and it would be really nice to get Twinkle Toes Josh Hawley out of fucking Congress and get a good Democrat in there. So yeah, Keith Polite, have a good time over there. Raise lots of money for Lucas Kuntz, because we gotta get, the more the merrier. The more Democrats we can get, the better. The better. Okay, 100 readers here. Tamara Price. Just go through here. Kara Alana says, yes, I'm trying to cut my meat consumption. I put in a big garden this year. Then the tornado hit, but my maters weathered an EF1. Well, there's some hardy maters. Lucky Star 88 says, another thing FBI director said was they couldn't find any bullet projectile that would have hit Trump's ear. Trump is so stupid. Didn't he ever watch those CSI shows? He's stupid. I think we could all say that Donald Trump is stupid. And the only reason he's ever gotten anywhere that he's gotten is because he inherited a few $100 million from his old man. And even though he's squandered it and blown that money and filed bankruptcy a few times, once you're at that level, apparently you can still borrow more money, and you've got things that you can sell that can keep you afloat. And then you can get some pretty good sweetheart deals from the Russians who will help you get big loans from what's that bank? That one bank that they was getting loans from. And that was all because the Russians were backing him. No one would back him anymore because he was such a horrible businessman. He had filed so many bankruptcies. So the only way he could get loans is if Russia would back him on these loans. So that's MAGA's guy. Diana Olson's here. Hey Diana, good to see you. Hello Trucker John. Hugs from Arlington, Texas. It's probably pretty warm down there, I bet you. But thanks, Diana, for being here. Good to see you. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and share if you would. Share the show. Let's share this show out and get it going. Get it out there to the internet world. Michael McAndrews, Bone Spurs traders said what? Paul Sharkey Mannion, you mustn't get complacent with Trump though. Let him stew for as long as possible. That's true. We can't get complacent. I can't take anything for granted. We need to go in this, and we need to all vote as though we're behind. Like, just think that we're behind, and vote, and spread the word to vote for Kamala. Hey, Carol Alana says, my dear departed Marine hubby, who never swore, had a whole new vocab for that draft dodger. Lots of F-bombs. Wellinghouse, sorry for your loss of your hubby, your husband, and you know, we're thankful for his service. And yeah, Trump will drive a person who doesn't normally use foul language. That's what Trump does to you, especially when your husband was military, and Trump says stuff like he doesn't like suckers and losers, or they were suckers and losers, and all that kind of shit. It's like, fuck you, Trump. Fuck you, Donald Trump. You fucking piece of shit. Darkly Yours is here. Oh, just being mad in mad world. It's a mad world. Andrew Petrie is here. It says palm oil. Fuck the orangutans. I don't know what you're talking about. But thanks for that. Lucky Star 8888 says these CSU scientists know how to follow the path that a bullet goes. It's called trajectory, right? And they know Donald Trump wasn't hit by a bullet, or they would have found it. Mad Max says you got to have cojones. I almost said cajones, but I figured it out real quick. You got to have cojones for a Purple Heart, not a scratch from a shrapnel, for fuck's sake. What a pathetic piece of shit rapist Trump is. Yes, he is. He is just, God, he's awful. See, that's the thing. He is so awful. That's the thing that's perplexing to most of us, is how does he get the support that he does? Because they just swallow the lies, and of course they're brainwashed, thinking it's all fake news and kangaroo courts and corrupt judges, and and the Democrats or whatever are just out to get them, and it's all rigged. It's all rigged. It's all rigged. So they believe that shit, even though there's no evidence ever that would substantiate any of these, rigged allegations. Susan McIntosh, say comma and then law. I know, Susan. I forget sometimes. And then it makes me sound like I'm some sort of fucking maggot or something. I know, comma law. I should do an exercise like comma law. Fancy says, me too, Carol. Barefoot Bear says, Lucky Star 88. Very good point. They will account for every shot. CN's here. Uh-oh. For some reason, the screen went black for a second. I don't know what happened, but it looks like we're on. We're still on, I guess, right? We still good? Are we good? But anyhow, CN is here. CN says, sorry for taking a minute here. I almost fell asleep in my massage chair. Hey, man, if you're all comfy, and go ahead. But, we are up at 3 o'clock. I think Hal is going to be coming on. So let's do a Hal Sparks watch. If anyone... usually Nick Rich is in here with keeping us updated, but Nick is not here today. But as soon as Hal goes on, we'll go over there. And if you guys want to give me a shout out, just say something like, came over here from the Trucker John channel, or something like that. That would be great. Darkly Yours says, cojones, Kamala. Come on, pretty mama. Come to Kokomo. Oh. So yeah, sung to the tune of Kokomo, I guess. I'm kind of skipping down. If I skip you guys, one of your chats, don't take it personal. It's nothing against you. I'm just skipping down because it is 3 o'clock, and we're probably going to be heading over to Hal's here in a second. Because after all, this is the Hal Sparks pre-show warm-up, or hangout. I used to call it warm-up. Now I call it hangout. So Mad Max say Trucker John invasion. Yes, I like that one. This is a Trucker John invasion. So James Jaramillo says, damn, I'm way late. Carol Alana says, Hal had YouTube problems yesterday, 15-minute delay. let me just check over here and see if Hal is, I don't think he's on yet. Let's see here. I don't see him yet. He did post a little clip from his show of an hour ago. So that's another thing I was going to mention, guys. If you want to do clips, I believe if you guys want to, there's a function on there where you can clip the show. So that's another thing. You can like, you can subscribe, you can hit the share button. You can also make clips, and that helps put the show out there too. As well as, of course, super chats, super stickers, memberships, and buy me a coffee. All those good things. That helps support the show, get us out there, keep us growing. Hey, man, we're at we've hit 1,980 subscribers, which is really great. Just the other day, we were barely at 1,900. We're almost at 2,000. So, thanks to you guys keeping the show going, keeping us growing. You guys are awesome. And here we are. We're kicking it with Kamala right now, and we're going to be kicking it with Hal Sparks in a second here, and do a Trucker John invasion, as Mad Mac would say. I'm on Hal Sparks' channel right now. I don't see him up there. So let me go back here so I can see your guys' chats. Trucker John Convoy, that's a good one, Fancy. Convoy, invasion, either way. I'm good for both. Now this person here, I'm going to ignore this one post. Hugged Reader is not rude, okay? I think that there might be a bit of trolling action. I don't know. I'm not sure, but none of that. You guys get along. Get along, everybody. We're almost there. We're almost at the end of the show. Darkly Yours says, did anyone tune into Hal's ghost stream the other day? I did. Never found out if it was a butt dial or what. Yeah, I know. I never did hear what that was all about. But I remember I was in the chat. I think I said hello to everybody, and then I think I left, and I think I came back on a couple hours later, and I saw it was still on. I was like, this thing is still on, and then it finally shut off. I think it was like a little over 2 hours of just that like blank screen, but the chat was open and everybody was chatting. That was kind of funny, kind of cool. Everybody was hanging out and having just a good old time, chatting back and forth. Alvin Stoops says it was a test. Yeah, I don't know if probably Hal was working on something, or working on because he's always tinkering around and everything. Paul Shargimanian says, got to keep calm though, confident over, not overconfident. Yeah, we can be confident but not cocky. Maybe, Brian Miner says, Thursday is an hour later. Yeah, but not when his son is here. And I believe his son is still here. Over the summer, he usually comes on at 3. Because the whole thing about the Thursday is they have a family, they do like a family Zoom call or some kind of call on Thursdays at 3. But when his son is here, then he doesn't have to do that because his son's here. It's basically, I guess his son and whoever else zooms in, his mom and whatever, right? But when his son is here, then he just does his show at the regular time. And I believe his son is still here. Susan says the countdown has started. Okay, so let's see. Go over here. And I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so Hal, he's got 157 watching over there already. So yeah, guys, I guess we'll go ahead and put it into this one here. If you want to go over to Hal, let's see. I could probably put a link in here. Let's see. Yeah, I can get this link here. I'm getting good at this. I'm learning stuff. Let's see here. That should be the link to Hal's live stream. It's now in the. He's got the music, his waiting music, countdown music. So if you guys want to go ahead and head over there, give me a shout out at some point, and I'll see you guys over there. Oh yeah, thanks for asking, Paul. Paul Sharky Mania asks, when you on again, TJ? Well, thank you for asking. I will be on Saturday morning, right after House Sparks, usually around 11 a.m. Pacific time. We'll do a House Sparks post-show hangout on Saturday. So there you go. Mark your calendar. And I'll try to put reminders in my community page, and maybe I'll put a short, and help remind people. But Saturday will be the next one, 11 a.m. Pacific time. Carol Alana says, thanks, truckers. Nice chatting, going over to Hal's while I can. I'll see you over there, Carol. We'll see you over at Hal's. Dana Darton says, so good to hang with you all today. Until next time, let's keep donating and working for democracy. Hear, hear. James Hermio, Hal's on right now. I mean, it's got the countdown going. Darkly Yours, oh, thank you, that's handy. Yeah, there we go. We got the link right there. Andrew Petrie, much love. Paul Sharky Manning, take it easy. You take it you take it easy. You take it easy, man. Alarasia says, thanks, TJ, heading over there at Hal's. Okay, Alarasia, I'll see you over there. And Lucky Star 88, have a great evening. You too. Cian says, okay, thanks, TJ. See you all at Hal's. Yeah, we'll see you all at Hal's Place. Tamara Price, I shouted you out on the live at Hal's show. See everyone there. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you so much. Thanks everyone for liking, subscribing, sharing. Let's share the show. Let's get the show out. We want to be as big as the Major. He's got like 50,000 people, I think. He's really growing. So let's get up to those kind of numbers. Like, subscribe, share. Nelson Silva says, thanks. I thank you. I'm thanking you, Aaron West. Laters, Aaron. I'll see you around town. Mish is here. Bye, y'all. See you over there at the house. Hello, Mish. Good to see you, man. Paul Sharky, once again. All right, guys. I'll see you at Hal's. Give me a shout out over there. And I'll see you guys again Saturday, 11 a.m. Pacific time. House Sparks post-show hangout. I'll see you then. In the meantime, make sure that you stretch out and so you don't pull a hammy.
It's time to say goodbye. The show has come to an end. But don't be sad, no, don't you cry. We're all gonna come back and meet again. Have some fun times, hopefully nothing too bad. We might talk about war crimes. Might talk about Baghdad. I doubt we'll talk about door chimes. But if we did, I'd be only too glad. So hasta la vista, baby. The show is over, but could I ask you maybe to take a shower? No, that's not what I meant, but I couldn't think of anything to rhyme with over. Now my whole rhyming scheme is all screwed up. Oh shit, I should have stuck to truck driving, who I tried to kill. At least when I was out there driving, I could handle a skid, but doing this live stream, baby, has been a real kick. So I hope to see y'all again right here on the Trucker John live stream. We're gonna do it again and again, right here in the Trucker John live stream. Yeah, the Trucker John live stream. We're gonna come back and do it all again. No, this ain't no dream, this is where we win, right here on the Trucker John live stream. No, it's time to say goodbye, the show is coming in. But don't be sad, no, don't you cry, we're all gonna come back and meet again. Well, it's time to say goodbye. The show has come to an end. But don't be sad, no, don't you cry. We're all gonna come back and meet again. We'll have some fun times, hopefully. Nothing too bad. We might talk about war crimes, might talk about Baghdad. I doubt we'll talk about gold chimes, but if we did, I'd be on too glad. So hasta la vista, baby, the show is over, but could I ask you, baby, to take a shower? No, that's not what I meant, but I couldn't think of anything to rhyme with over. Now my whole rhyming scheme is all screwed up. Oh shit, I should've stopped a truck driver. Who am I trying to kid? At least when I was out there driving, I could handle the skid. Doing this live stream, it's been a real kid. So I hope to see y'all again, right here on the Trucker John live stream. We gonna do it again and again and again, right here on the Trucker John live stream. Yeah, the Trucker John live stream. We gonna come back and do it all again. No, this ain't no dream, this is where we win, right here on the Trucker John kid. At least when I was out there driving, I could handle the skid. Doing this live stream, baby, it's been a real kid. So I hope to see y'all again, right here on the Trucker John live stream. We gonna do it again and again and again, right here on the Trucker John live stream. Yeah, the Trucker John live stream. We gonna come back and do it all again. No, this ain't no